Hey Amanda, here's the video for your flexibility program. It's a total of 10 stretches, about 13 minutes. Shouldn't take you more than 15-20 minutes to but like it says on the sheet that I gave you, perform these anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week, especially on days where you exercise. And I'd prefer it if you did them after you exercise. Muscles stretch better after they're warmed up. So for the first one, on your sheet, doorway hamstring stretch. This one is stretching your hamstrings. Just go to any doorway or any corner like this. You're going to be laying on your back. So, position yourself like this, and you're going to put your foot up on the wall, having the other leg completely straight. And you're going to adjust how close you are to the wall until you feel a stretch in your hamstrings. So if I'm not feeling a stretch, I'm going to scoot closer until I feel one. Okay, if I feel too much of a stretch, back up a little bit. Alright, you're going to hold this for 3 minutes, and just like all these stretches, you're going to perform them bilaterally. That means you're going to do them on both legs. Everything you're going to do on both sides of your body. So once you've done 3 minutes on your left leg, switch and do your right leg. Okay, that's that one. Next one is the kneeling hip flexor stretch. This one is kind of tricky for some people, but what this is, you're going to be kneeling, just like it implies, and you're going to be stretching the front of your thigh, your quads. The key to doing this is, before you get down in the kneeling position, you want to tilt your pelvis back. The best way to do this, put your hands on your hips, and bring the top of your pelvis back like this, and then kneel. Okay? By doing that, tilting your pelvis back, you're going to increase the stretch on the front of your thigh. Alright? Once you feel a stretch along the front of your thigh, you're going to hold it just like this for 2 minutes. Okay? Then you're going to switch, do the same thing on the other side. Everything you're going to be doing on both sides of the body. Then we have a gastrocnemius stretch. Gastrocnemius is the term for your calf. What you do for this one, just find any wall. Any wall works. I'm going to go up to it. Just hands on the wall for stabilization. You're going to have, say I want to stretch my left calf. You're going to put your left foot back. And your right foot is going to be forward for support. And you're just going to bend your ankle just like this until you feel a stretch in your calf. Okay? Once you feel a stretch in your calf, you're going to hold this one for a minute. Then switch, do it on both sides. Okay? That's the gastrocnemius stretch. Then the next one is the soleus stretch. Your soleus is a muscle that is under your gastrocnemius or your calf, and it attaches just from your bone down here to your foot. It's an important muscle when you're running, doing any sort of exercise, so we want to make sure we stretch that also. It's very similar to the gastrocnemius stretch. The only difference is when you put your foot back like this, instead of having your legs straight, you're going to apply a little bend. Okay? The more that you bend your knee, the more you're going to feel the stretch down here. We want you to feel the stretch just below your calf. That means you're doing it right. So, get in the calf stretch position here. Then I bend my knee a little bit until I feel it stretch just above my ankle, just under my calf. I'm going to hold that for 1 minute. Do the same thing on the right side. Apply a bend until I feel it. Hold it for a minute. Okay, that was a soleus stretch. Next, we have the seated lower back stretch. This one, just any regular old chair works, couch, whatever. Preferably not something super low to the ground. So, in this case, let me grab this chair here. Just a standard kitchen chair. And this one, you're just going to be sitting down like this, legs spread pretty far apart, and slowly, keeping your upper back straight, bend down like this until you feel a stretch. You're going to feel some stretch in your hamstrings, but I want you to feel some of the stretch in your lower back as well. You're going to hold this for a minute, take a little bit of a break, and then you're going to do it for a minute one more time. Okay? That's why it says 2 times 1 minute. I have you doing it for 2 sets of 1 minute instead of 2 minutes straight, just so you don't have blood rushing your head and you're not feeling all lightheaded and dizzy afterwards. Okay? Then we have Okay, a couple stretches where you're laying on your side. The first one, side lying rotation stretch. This one you can do just laying on the floor. Laying on the floor like this, with your knees bent like so, and let's say we're going to be doing this in both directions. So first I'm going to straighten one leg, keep one leg bent, and I'm going to cross it over, kind of like a spinal twist is what this is very similar to. When you have it like so, you're going to put your arm on the leg that's across your body, and the other one is going to be on your chest. Exhale, stretch till you feel it stretch on your spine, and you're going to hold this for 1 minute. Okay? Then we're going to switch, straighten the other leg, put the bent leg across your body, hold it there. Exhale, pull back, stretch. You can feel on your spine, lower back. Hold that for a minute. Okay? And actually, what's better than starting like this, start laying on your side. Exhale, then reach back like that. That's actually a better way to do it. Okay. The next one is going to be side lying horizontal abduction stretch. This one is going to be stretching your chest, your biceps and forearm muscles. This one you have to lay on the edge of a bed, the edge of a couch, something like that, because your arm has to be able to bend past your body. And I'll show you what I mean. So, lay on a couch like this, just completely on your side. What we're going to do, where we were just having your hand on your chest before, now we're going to extend your hand and just let it dangle. Okay? I can feel it stretch my chest, my biceps, down my forearm. You're just going to hold this for a minute. Okay? Then we're going to switch, do the same thing on the other side for a minute. Okay? Then we have a corner or doorway chest stretch. Just find any corner, any doorway works. We have kind of a doorway in this hall here. You just put your hands on it like so. So your arms are bent at 90 degrees. And then we're just going to walk into it until you feel it pulling on your chest. And we're going to hold that for a minute. Okay. That's the chest corner stretch. Then we have an overhead tricep stretch. This one, you just do it standing up, sitting down, whatever. Have your arm up over your head like this, and you're just going to pull it down. Okay, you're stretching your tricep right here. Pull it down, hold this for 30 seconds. Switch, do the other arm. Pull it down, hold it for 30 seconds. Okay. Finally, we have your shoulder horizontal adduction stretch. So